Spelmannen drog fiolen i lådan och lyfte stråken högt i söndagssolens kula. Då blev det fart i Hårga-folket, man glömde Gud och hela världen. Dansen gick på häng och backar, högt upp på Hårgaåsens topp. Man slet ut både skor och klackar, aldrig fick man på dansen stopp. Varifrån kommer du som spelar? Säg vem har lärt dig detta spel, det vilda galna. Stannar du inte brister hjärtat, och Gud bevare han har bockfot. Hi everyone, and welcome to Fairytales and Legends. This week's story is actually back here in Sweden, from a small village called Hårga in Hälsingland. And Hälsingland is a landscape or a region in Sweden. The legend is about when the devil came to visit the little village of Hårga in Hälsingland. The first time this story was written down was in the 16th century. So it's a very old tale, and well, it's actually so famous that it has a song, an old folk song written about it. And what you heard me sing was the first verse of this song that tells the tale. And this time I'm not going to read from my book as I usually do. I'm not going to read you the legend from the book. I'm going to try to tell you the legend without the book. Isn't that great? So, well, the story goes that one Saturday evening, all the young adults of Hårga, the youth in Hårga, was gathered, as they always were on a Saturday evening, at a barn to dance and have fun. And sometime during the evening, a stranger came, a strange fiddler actually, and he asked to play, and he was allowed to. So he took up a violin and started to play, and all the youngsters there started to dance. And they soon realized that they couldn't stop dancing. They just kept on dancing and dancing. They couldn't stop. I've actually heard two versions of what happened next. And the first version that I heard was that one of the girls tripped, and that broke the enchantment for her. And she saw that he had a cloven foot, a cloven hoof, and realized that that was the devil. But before she got the chance to warn everyone there, she was trampled to death. The other version of the legend is that the fiddler opened the doors to the barn and led all the youngsters out while he still played, and they were still dancing. And one of the young men managed to get his knife out and rammed it into the doorpost, and that broke it for him, the enchantment for him. And he tried the best he could to hold on to the girl, to his girl. But when the door shut, it shut so hard that it tore his arm off. And the other youngsters continued to dance all across the meadows and up on the hills, on the hillside, up to the top of the hill nearby, a hill called Hårga. And there the fiddler climbed up a tall pine tree and kept on playing and kept on playing, and the youngsters kept dancing around in a circle. And the next day, on a Sunday morning, the church rang into service as always, and now everyone realized that none of the youngsters that had been to this barn dance had actually returned. None of them. So they started to look for them. And when they found them, they were skeletons up on the hill, still dancing. And the legend says, according to legend, if you go there, you can actually still see the circle where the youngsters had danced themselves to death up on the hill. And if you visit there on a new moon, you can still hear the music playing. But that's just how the legend goes. And to be honest, I wouldn't even want to hear it. I never would want to hear it, actually, if it's real. You never know. Well, I'm going to end this video by singing the other half of the song about the Hårga legend. But before I do that, I want to ask you to press a like if you like this video, and if not, press a dislike. It helps me either way. Tell me what you think in the comments, if you like this kind of video better than when I'm reading from the book, or if you want to hear me retell it my way with my own words. That's fine too. So tell me what you think and what you like in the future videos. I really would like to know. And if you want to subscribe, then press the subscribe button. That would help me a lot too, actually. And if you have any suggestions on future stories, I would love to hear them. So please comment. And I'll see you next video. Now here's the second half of the song. Klockorna hade ringt i dalen och där gick far och mor och bror till sockenkyrkan. Vad kan Hårgas ungdom vara? Och herregud, det dansar ännu. Dansen gick till Hårga-låten högt upp på Hårgaåsens topp. Man har inte långt till gråten, dansar nu sönder själ och kropp. Hej, där en stråkig spelman innan ni dansar själ och liv och alla ben ur kroppen. Nej, inte slutar han sin dans för om allesamman faller döda. Good night.